guys, welcome back to the No Holds Barred Network with another episode of Under the Ropes. I'm your host as always, the queen of the indies, Tiffany. And today, listen, we had to bring in some gold onto this podcast, okay? And what better way than to bring the undiscovered champion, Leroy Robinson. What is
Leroy
going
Robinson.
on?
Got the belt, you know?
Let's see it. Let's see
flex,
it.
You know?
I told him that he better come on this podcast with that belt because, like, I needed to see it. I know he's been defending it on Monday nights at H2O. So if you guys are interested in that, make sure you go on over. It's $5 every Monday night. You can go see a great show with all the students. It's like usually a 2-hour show. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. They're working on it, that it's going to be live on YouTube. So you can see Leroy. So today we're going to learn a little bit about Leroy today. So, but if you guys are new to the No Holds Barred Network here on the Under the Rope series, here I interview everything independent wrestling, whether it's wrestlers, promoters, referees, behind the scenes. I got you covered. If you guys got questions in the chat for Leroy, please feel free. Ask them. I'm sure he'll be more than happy to answer any of your questions.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, see?
Definitely.
Bring them. He wants them. Bring it for the champ, okay? And guys, also like and share. And make sure you're subscribed to the No Holds Barred Network as well so you can get all your information as well. So, we're going to start this interview off like I like to start off all my interviews. We're going to learn a little bit about you, but let's talk about how you got into professional wrestling.
Well, at first in high school, I used to do amateur wrestling. So I did amateur, like a little bit collegiate, you know, and a buddy of mine named Stretch, Nothing Face, back in 2019, I was still doing amateur, and he checked me out. See, Ellie, well, you should like come to med school and see if you like it. So I did a tryout, and Matt, he's seen something to me, and since then, I've been on the road. You know, I've been grinding, putting in the work, coming to training.
Wow. That's nuts. Yeah. So, like, how long has it been that you've been training?
I've been training for, I would say, about 6 months now. I've been wrestling about 2 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's nuts. So, like, I mean, so how did you come about with, like, H2O?
Say that again?
How did you come about, like, H2O? Like, Matt just saw you at, like, one of these shows, like, and that's how you decided to come over to H2O?
No. Well, yeah, cause I went to my first Deathmatch. I forgot what show it is. And after you see Matt just doing it, I'm like, wow, this is crazy. Like I want to be a part of it, especially in the whole environment. Like, I met a few wrestlers like in the back, and like everybody was like giving off good vibes. I'm like, this is a good company. Cause I checked out other schools, and most schools are like were expensive, like $500 to go there. And Matt's like, he wanted the cheapest schools in the country, $100. So I'm like, why not?
Yeah, we talked about that with Matt on one of the episodes that he came on here, that if people were looking to train and how much it was, you know, so it's great. And Matt's always coming on the podcast. We got him coming up in a couple of weeks. We got a big weekend coming about. Like, oh my goodness, it's so like, you know what, let's talk a little bit about that. That's got to be a lot. Okay, so you've been training for like 6 months. Were you around though for like last extravaganza? Were you like watching? Were you?
You mean the last year?
Yeah, last year. Yeah. So that had to be a lot as well. So now we got even a bigger weekend. I feel like more than last year.
Yeah, we got Hustle Cup coming up. We got the Deathmatch tournament. And after that, we got Anita and Matt. That's going to be insane. And Trenton. Yeah.
It's nuts here. Let me pull this all up for you guys. I mean, we're talking about everything. So like here's all the flyers. Tickets are still available for all these shows. I mean, this is just nuts.
Yeah, it's going to be a wild weekend. And we got Undiscovered that Monday too. So everybody is wrestling that week. Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, again, Undiscovered every Monday. Go check it out. I also heard that Monday after this weekend too is going to be a big show as well.
Yeah.
So
it is. 101 gets me and Andrax. That's going to be I'm looking forward to that one, you know.
Yeah, look at this. So like I have the flyers up here as well for you guys. I mean, you're going to be in the Hustle Cup, which is great. That's the Friday night. I mean, again, you got the Undiscovered 56, like there's a lot going, like you got a lot going
on. The road, you know?
You have. You definitely have been on the road. You're busting your butt. I love it. You know, you guys have seen him. He's also been on the Indie Talks as well. So, like, I like to ask this question too to everybody. Again, like, clearly, I know you. I've seen you in numerous matches, but
Right.
for a fan, right, that's never seen you wrestle before, like, what is the match that stands out to you that you think that they should go and watch?
Be like one of my matches
Yeah,
or just in general.
one of your matches. Like,
Um,
what's the one that you think that somebody would become a big fan of you?
I would say the Bright Show, the awareness one was me and Declan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so great.
That one, yeah,
That's a great.
that one is to see. They get like a true like hint like who I am personality wise. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely check these out. It's nice too. Like, you can watch these on the apps on IWTV.
Yeah, they're all IWTV,
yeah.
so and YouTube too. Now it's coming up.
So let's also talk about you becoming the Undiscovered champion. That was Undiscovered 50. I was there.
Yeah, it was.
That was crazy. Okay,
Yeah,
so
man, I took the fair and square. I mean, I beat Reed Walker fair and square.
Like, so this was nuts because there was a Rumble. I don't think this is anywhere out on YouTube. I think not yet. So all these things are going to come up. But there was a Rumble. You won the Rumble. So you had a shot anytime you wanted at the Undiscovered title.
Yeah.
And we had the main event, and it was Gigi versus Reed Walker. Both been on the Under the Rope series as well.
Right.
So, and then you cashed in, and you beat Reed. Reed had it for like 2 seconds, the belt. And then bam, you cashed in.
And bam, I won the belt, Yeah.
Damn. So, like...
Yeah, no one was expecting that,
So, like, talk me through this a little bit. Like, what was going through your head? Like...
I mean, at first, I didn't know I was winning the belt. They told me at the last minute. I was like, oh, wow. I was shocked. They want someone to belt. I was like, I was pretty excited.
So how was that, like, moment for you? You pinned Reed. Like, you win the belt. Like, thoughts. Like, what were you feeling in that moment?
I mean, just thinking all, like the hard work I put in, coming to training, just bust my ass, just put in the work,
Yeah.
Like, I dreamed about, probably a year ago, I wanted to be the Undiscovered champion, The first one was Ryan. I think the second one was Bill McKay, I believe so. So since then, I've been grinding, putting in work. And next thing you know, I'm the champion. Beat Reed Walker fair and square, and,
So do we think, or is, like, Reed a little mad here? Like, are we going to have a rematch here? Like...
I mean, who knows? Yeah.
Okay.
Me and Reed, we could get that one-on-one. I mean, it's a possibility,
I feel like Reed deserves, a rematch here. Like...
Oh, yeah.
So it's great, like, watching you guys. And, you bring up training. Training's very important. You guys are still new. And, like, I talk about this on the podcast a lot, that it's interesting because, like, I go to a lot of promotions, but this one's, like, H2O is kind of like the first one that I feel so connected with, like, everybody, like you guys. And it's kind of nice when I talk to you guys and you guys tell me about training. And then what I like also too is, like, H2O is this family, and I like when you guys take photos, like, when you're at training.
Yeah, we do.
And I love this, so it's like I'm excited for you guys when I see people who show up. And that's the nice thing too, is you never know who's going to show up to help train, right? It's like
that too. Yeah.
It's nuts. I mean, like, Brandon Kirk is one of the trainers. Jenny Rose is one of the trainers over there. It's...
You got Jenny Rose.
Yeah. It's nuts.
Names.
But let's talk about this. One of my favorites, and this is one of my bucket lists of interviews. So, like, Arcadia, if you ever pay attention to any of my interviews, your bucket list interview for me, really, like, that is, like, my number one bucket list of an interview. So I'm just putting that out there. I'm going to clip this. I'm going to tag him. Anyway, recently, I mean, like, Arcadia shows up, okay? And then, like, I hear Arcadia brings Jay Lethal one day, and, like, I see the photo, and I was talking to some of the students. I'm like, how cool. I was like, look, I'm marking out Arcadia.
Yeah, that
was
awesome. Yeah.
But then you have Jay Lethal that walks in. Like, talk to me. Tell me about this. Like, I know Matt did not know that Arcadia was bringing Jay Lethal. That's what I heard.
Yeah, I mean, all the students was all shocked. Like everybody was trying to be professional, not trying to mark up. Yeah, it was pretty cool. I was trying to mark. I was not trying to be a mark. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, I want a picture. No, I'm gonna stay professional.
Yeah.
But nah, like when he was there, he was showing everybody how to do on drags. He was showing everybody how to how to work on a character, how to be a heel.
Yeah. Oh,
it was just an honor to learn from him. Hear his perspective about wrestling.
Yeah. That's cool. That is like really neat. And it's like I get really excited for you guys because like I'm watching your guys' journey. And it's just cool, like you said, you're like, oh, I'm trying not to be a mark, but it's kind of like hard not to be like a little bit of a mark.
It's kind of hard not to,
right?
It's Jay Lethal. I'm like, sheesh.
But you guys have other people too that like cheeseburgers come in there too, right? Cheeseburger.
I've seen cheeseburger too.
Like I know Nick Gage showed up at one of the training.
He came to one of Undiscovered. That was pretty awesome.
But like I'm sure you guys get like a whole different kind of angles of, these wrestlers that are big names that come in and work with you guys, and you guys must the knowledge.
Yeah, like we get Kid Osborne. We get a few other names like Razor Wing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
We had Sarai Knight. That was a good one too.
Oh wow. Like yeah, it's cool. Like I love again, sometimes like people will tell me or I'll see the pictures that you guys take and I'm like, how cool is this? So it's like that you guys get to work with some of the best. So and especially like Cheeseburger, right? Like Cheeseburger has his school.
Yeah, Cheeseburger.
Like to come in there and then sometimes he shows up on the Undiscovered too to work you guys.
Yeah, he does. That's pretty cool. He does sometimes.
And even on the Undiscovered. Yeah, like Jordan Oliver was at 50. He wrestled Marcus Matters. Like, you never know.
That was awesome, too.
I saw the rep was just hanging out one day, like, just sitting.
Yeah, the rep was there, too. Yeah.
Like, how cool, right? Like, here it is. You're sitting watching wrestling, and then you're like, oh, shit. Like, this guy just walked in, and, like, he's here.
Right?
Like,
audience like, whoa. Were they expecting it? Yeah.
It's fun. It's fun, all these shows. It's really a great thing. So,
it is.
I love this for you guys. So so who's been like your favorite in ring to work with so far? I mean, I know like you have a long journey ahead of you, but for now, like on the back of your head, like who's been your favorite to work with, and like who it is like you would work with again?
To be honest, I'll probably say Declan. Declan's probably one of like the best matches I never had with him, so I probably me and Declan need to go again 1-on-1.
Yeah.
Our first match was on Bryce show, the awareness. I forgot what it's called.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And I'll probably say Chuck Payne.
Chuck Payne. Yeah. Yeah, we had Chuck.
Yeah, definitely Chuck Payne.
Chuck Payne's great. I love seeing the different, and that's gonna be different too, right? Like the different styles that you're getting. Here's like Chuck Payne. He's this like big guy, and like you're like smaller guy. You get like the different types.
Oh yeah.
Of working in the ring.
Different types, different styles. Yeah.
So would you like to so we have all these crazy death matches and things like that, like all the nuts stuff that we get, right? Like is this something you would like to do, or this is something like I don't really want to go towards? Like
I mean, at H2O, I got this thing that Matt says. He was like, yeah, this is some crazy white boy shit. I told that to Matt. So yeah, I said that. But
that's great.
But I probably, because I want to say I did everything, so I probably do one death match, but it had to be with Matt Dreamon though. I can't be nobody else.
Nah. I feel like I hear that like a lot. It's like it has to be with Matt, nobody else. Or if it's gonna happen, it needs to mean something, and I would.
Yeah, it has to mean something. I'm not just doing it just to do it,
Is there anything that you're like really scared? Like, no, I'm not doing that. Like, if like, okay, you're gonna have this dream match with Matt Tremont, right? You're gonna have this death match. Like, what is like? No, I'm not doing it.
This barbed wire.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Oh, I'm surprised.
I might take light tubes. I could take light tubes or glass, just barbed wire. No.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I told Chuck Payne don't be rolling into freaking barbed wire that day that he was.
Yeah.
That Anthrax was like setting up. I was with him trying to help him a little bit, and then I'm like, Chuck Payne comes over. I'm like, don't go through this, and he was like, I can't promise you anything.
He can't promise you.
And then it's like he goes through it, and then I'm like, so we get him on the podcast, and I'm like, I told you, don't go through the damn barbed wire. Like,
yeah, Chuck Payne, he's the man.
It's and all that barbed. So I guess we just watched that match at the Sean show with Alex Colon and Colby Carino, right? And they went into that big, pile of barbed wire. Like,
yes, I saw that. Yeah, that was insane.
He's like, I'm not doing it. Nope.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. All right. So, and it was funny because that was gonna be my next question also, because I have here like all my questions, and I was gonna talk about Chuck Payne and like the different size, and so you've already explained that. So, so do you want to talk about a little bit of the difference again? Like all the students I bring on here are like, again, like I'm going to go back to Last Extravaganza. Last Extravaganza is so important. I feel like a lot of people brought more eyes to H2O from Last Extravaganza. And, here it is. Matt retired, And so, again, it was a very emotional night for so many people. You guys, like the vets, even the fans. Like, I mean, I was even watching Matt. An emotional night. Even before building up to this with his, like, going to other, he was at ICW. I was there, he was doing his rounds, and then he was running with a bunch of the students at H2O. So let's talk about that. And then let's talk about, like, here it is a year later to pretty much the T, and he's coming out of retirement. So
Russell Onita.
Give me your thought process. Like, what were you feeling watching Matt retire? And then we'll go into the other stuff.
Well, my feeling, I don't know. I was kind of like heartbroken to see him retire, because he was on a run before he retired. He wrestled some big names. He was on a roll, and hearing he retired, I was kind of heartbroken too. Yeah. I was like, damn, but it was a purpose. Everything it's a purpose. So I respected it. Yeah. But yeah, now he's coming back to Russell Onita. That's gonna be a huge match. So.
It's nuts.
I'm looking forward to that.
It was exciting to see. Like, and again, I talk to a lot of you guys, so I hear a lot of stuff. And a lot of people were saying like Matt was so excited when it went on sale. And
yeah, he was excited. Yeah, he was.
I heard he did like a little jump.
Yeah, he was screaming.
He
didn't believe it. Yeah.
Like, I knew this was gonna
crying
go.
In tears, though.
Oh, see, I love that. We'll talk about this. You guys, like when you come back, and we're gonna do that panel. Like I said, the Sunday before Halloween, we're gonna have Matt Tremont, Brandon Kirk, and Austin Luke on this podcast. So we're gonna talk to, Matt Tremont about this. So you guys make sure you stay tuned and you're subscribed to the network. So, but this is gonna be fun. Like, I'm really excited. I heard that like people are flying in from like all over the place for this.
Yeah, just to see Matt, and that's insane. Like from Japan, like Germany, like Canada. Yeah,
this would be crazy. Like, so that's crazy. It's got to be a lot also for you. It's like now you got all these people coming from Japan, even like Onita. Never mind, God knows, and not everything's even like announced yet. So that's not out there, but like this has to be like, damn, like these people are coming in from Japan. You're going to be working with some of the best. Like, really? You're going to be working with some of the best people.
Yeah.
That weekend. Like, it's got to be a little nerve-wracking, right?
It is kind of nerve-wracking. I'm not going to lie.
It's going to be fun. Yeah. It's going to be great. You're going to learn a lot. I feel like, it's good for you guys too. Like, you guys are going to learn
we'll definitely learn from it.
Yeah. So
a good learning experience, definitely.
It definitely is. It's gonna be great. I'm so excited for you guys. So, so recently this week, what's it called? I had Christian Robinson on. I had him earlier this week. We had a whole conversation. We were talking about a lot of things, and your name came up. Okay.
Oh, really?
Your name came up, and he said, he would love to have that match with you. And then I asked him, and I was like, well, what happens if he had put the title on the line? Like, he's like, oh, well, I'm going to take it from him, So, like, what do you think? Like,
I mean, I don't know. He wants the belt from me. I don't know all about that now. Yeah. But, yeah, I've been looking forward to wrestling Christopher Robinson. Yeah. I see his matches, Like, I respect his work, so I'm definitely looking forward to it.
Yeah, definitely. There's so many. That's what I like about it is like all this up and coming, and you guys are so young, and I feel like I've kind of leaned towards more the younger talent right now, because you guys could do all these crazy things, which is great. I'm not saying that, like, you know, the older ones can't. You know, everybody's got their specialties. I talk about this even with Ryan, and I'm like, you know, all you guys. That's the nice thing about H2O is like all you guys have different kind of styles. You know, you have your high flying, you have your hoss, you have your technical. It's crazy. So it was so nice to have that mesh. You know,
yeah, get a little not just all the same. Everybody's different, had their own style or everything.
And then you have like the intergender shows that goes on that Stan Styles throws, and then you have
got those too.
And then Sean Henderson brings names from all over the place, which is nuts. Is there anybody in mind? Forget H2O, okay? Like outside of H2O, like has there been anybody that has caught your eye that you would love to get in the ring with?
Yeah, Tuco Scorpio, Brandon Kirk, and I would say Alex Colon.
Oh, those are great names. So, I mean, I feel like Brandon Kirk, he's, you know, the student slayer. Okay, this needs to be a shirt. If nobody's made, like, this needs to be a shirt. Let's be real, okay? But he's going through all you guys, and, man, like, are you ready for those stiff chops? Like...
I'm ready for it, you know. I'm looking forward to the match against Brandon Kirk. Yeah. I'm the chair. I'm not backing down for nobody.
Oh, so whoa. So like, you feel comfortable to throw that damn title on the line, like here with Brandon Kirk, Mr. Student Slayer?
I have to. I put it on the line, you know. I go 1-on-1, you know.
Okay. And Alex Colon too. I love Alex Colon. He's one of the best. He's actually like one of my favorite deathmatch wrestlers.
Really?
Yeah, like if you like ask me, you know, like who is your favorite deathmatch wrestler? It is Alex Colon. It's been Alex Colon for like a long time. So he is amazing, and we've talked before on this podcast. And we talked about the fact that he does his deathmatch wrestling, but he can go into his regular matches too. And I appreciate when it doesn't need to be a deathmatch, right? But a deathmatch wrestler can just wrestle regular. And I feel like we get this with even like a lot of the Sean Henderson shows, and he's always there. So, but I could definitely see it's gonna happen. It's like inevitable.
Oh yeah, if it does, I'm looking forward to
that. I like.
Might have goosebumps.
Oh really? I felt like even like with Chando, when we talked with Chando when he was on here, and he was like nervous backstage with his match, like so. But you know, Alex Colon's great. Love it. So I hope you get that. I hope you get these matches. There's so many, you know, wonderful talent out there.
For that too.
I feel like he's slowly going through. Like it's good. I feel like that's gonna happen. That Sean is making this happen like at every show that he has. Too cold. And that's just so cool to get into a ring. That's got to be a little nerve-wracking too, right? Like here's this legend.
Yeah, like one of the best. Yeah. A little bit nerve-wracking.
But again, like here it is. You're gonna be working like all these legends, and it's.
I mean, it's a good learning experience. You can learn a lot from them.
Yeah, you definitely could.
Definitely.
Frankie Picard's in the chat. He goes, the B-Roy. He goes, keep that title warm for me.
Oh. I don't know about that now.
There you go. All right. Do you have any pre-match rituals that you do before a match?
Say that again?
Do you have any pre-match rituals? Anything like to get ready before you go outside and into a match?
My go-to, I listen to like relaxing music, you know, get me calm, you know.
It's interesting.
Get me, it's usually music. It's my go-to before a match, you know, get me, you know, just nice and pumped before the match. Usually, either that or I listen to rap, you know, just I need some energy before I go out there, you know. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so here's another fun one that we like to ask. Like, okay, so everybody's got a gear bag. Obviously, your gear's in the bag. If we went into your bag, will we find anything fun into the bag? Like, I don't know, maybe, go find food. Maybe we're gonna find, I don't know.
I mean, you say in my bag?
In your gear bag, yeah.
I mean, you'll find my title and
there you go.
Oh, my gear, like wrist tape, That's all you.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. We'll ask them again like a year from now. Like maybe it'll like grow and then there'll be like some fun stuff.
Oh no.
You never know. Like
Yeah, sure. You never
you
know.
never know. Danny Limelight came on here and he hold like I think it was his kid's pacifier. I think it was that he said that it just stays in
Really?
his bag.
Kid pacifier?
Yeah, so I'm saying that's like the good luck charm, like from his kid.
Mm.
You know, that he just leaves it in there. So you never know. Like
Oh,
maybe somewhere down
you
the
never
line you
know.
might have something in there that's pretty
Nah, you
cool.
just my gear, my title, and that's all. Nothing
Yeah.
too crazy. Yeah.
So we have a fan tweet from our friend Conrad from Everything Pro Wrestling. He's got 2 questions. So his first one
Okay.
is, what is the biggest misconception people have about you?
Say that again.
He said, what is the biggest misconception people have about you?
About me?
Yeah.
It's a good question. I'll probably say that I'm too timid in the ring. People say I'm too quiet, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But lately, I've been turning up my matches, you know. I've been, you know, being, I would say, more an asshole, you know, showing who I am, you know, showing that prime time Leroy Robinson is that guy, you know.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Everybody think I'm all timid and quiet, but I'm there to prove them wrong, you know, because I am the champ. So, hey, there's nothing to be said.
I think like the heel turn that you did also kind of helps into that, kind of build you into that character as well. So I think you're starting to like find your groove. That I could definitely see that a little bit more. I mean, we talked off air. Me and Leroy, we were talking about like Ryan, Big Red. He was saying like good things about Leroy that he's getting there. So it's great. What's it called? Frankie says he listens to DMX and he's putting cracking up emojis and he's like, get hyped. You're a mess. Okay, so Conrad's second question is, what is the best advice that you ever received?
The best advice I ever received?
Mm-hmm.
The best advice I ever received is, that's a good one. I've been to a lot of good advice. Oh yeah, it's something you never had. It's something what's called? Something you never had. It's something you never did. So, do something you never did to order, I guess you would say, to achieve your goals, you know?
Yeah.
Like, conquer the things that you can't conquer to order to achieve your goals. That's one of my big advice, you know?
Yeah. No, it's good.
It's like go with things you're afraid of and conquer those. Yeah.
I see my people.
Like wrestling or anything.
No, it's good. It's great. It's great advice. Oh, I see all you guys in the chat here. Let me give some love to the chat. What's it called? Heel pops and chair shots. Love you. You better get back to me. You gotta come to an H2O show, man. He said Kirk is my guy. Beware. And then he's laughing. I like it. How are you all, you guys? Thank you so much for joining the chat. Veronica's in the chat. She goes, Leroy is awesome. And John Campbell says, what was the best thing you got from a fan?
A wrist. One of those, I think it's for John Campbell. One of those wristbands.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like coloration on it. Mm-hmm. It was like he gave me one that had lights.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was.
That's cool. That's cool. Damn, I thought he was gonna save my cookies. Oh, we lost. Like you're in frozen mode. What happened? Damn. You there? Should be like. Oh, there you are. You there now? You're good? Oh, you're on mute, I think. Yeah, hit the mute button, the little microphone button. Still can't hear you. Technical difficulties. Yeah, there's a little mic button. Nope, still don't hear ya. Damn, I think John just like muted your ass. Like, still, you know what? Hang up. We'll call you back. We'll see if that fixes it. Sorry, guys. Let's see. Let's try to get him back here if we can. All right, let's see. Gonna get him on here. Sorry, guys. Yeah, the technical difficulties. I don't know what happened here. Let's see. Let's get him in here. Okay, I hear him now. There you go.
You hear me now?
I hear you. It could have happened. No worries.
Yeah, I think John.
Damn it, John. What did you do, John? Like,
he did something to me.
Maybe it was Frankie. Yeah. I don't know. So, John say my cookies you never have. Yeah, see, like I come in with my cookies. You know, we joke around with Matt. We're telling him that he needs to add a stove into the back so that I can make my cookies for all you guys.
Oh yeah, I love that.
I walk in with my cookies and I get like attacked. So I'm probably gonna have to. Everyone keeps joking around. They're like, I'm gonna have to start selling them at like H2O or something.
Selling cookies, yeah, make some profit.
Yeah. I saw somewhere yesterday they were selling like one single cookie for like 75 cents and it was like 2 for $1. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. I'm gonna start selling. Christmas time is like when you want to be my best friend because like that's when I go like super crazy with cookies. So but John's saying it, you know, hey Jess, she goes, leave it to Leroy, shaking my head. It's all good. It's all good. So, like, I know, again, like, your career's still new, but what has been, like, your favorite, like, moment thus far?
My favorite moment so far?
Yeah.
I would say winning the H2O belt, the H2O Undiscovered belt title, yeah. One of my biggest moments.
There you go. So we'll see. We'll definitely.
Yeah, beating Reed fair and square, winning it. Yeah, that's one of my biggest moments. Yeah.
Perfect. Oh, John said he's gonna make candy bacon. Oh shit. Like we're just like H2O just became like the place to be. Listen, okay, let's talk about this because I put this out on a tweet and I was like, why hasn't anybody done a Secret Santa ladder match? And I know like Kyga, like H2O, like Mark Angel was talking about this. Yeah. He said that there was a little thing, but on the top it was like thumbtacks. But what happens if there's like the incentive? Like, would you like to be a part of this? Like the Secret Santa ladder match, right? But you don't know what the gift is. Like it's hung up above. You got to get the ladder. You got to go there. You don't know. It could be a bag of coal.
I don't know.
Like maybe it's my cookies.
I don't know.
I need to run this. I need to run this by Matt. The Secret Santa ladder match. I'm so running this by Matt because he needs to make this happen. But you don't know what's in the bag. I like
you don't know, right?
You don't know. It could be a bag of coal. Yeah. It could be a bag of coal. Like,
I like that. Yeah. That's a good idea.
It could be $1. Like, you know, right?
Yeah, it could.
It could be a present.
It could be money. It could be anything. True.
I like this because he runs his Christmas show, so I'm gonna run this by him when I see him. Like, we need to have this. So maybe John's candy bacon will be in it. I don't know. So. I'm gonna talk to Matt about this, or I feel like this is a Sean Henderson kind of thing as well. So okay. So again, for a fan that's never seen you, I kind of like to ask this question too. Is like, you know, some people might not know you. So, what is your finisher move, and why did you choose it?
My finisher move is it's called the player of the day. It's my snowplow. But I use that. I use my flatliner. The flatliner. You said why do I use it? That was the question.
Like, what made you choose it?
Well, I'm a big fan of Sergeant Benjamin, so that's one of my reasons.
Okay.
And my snowplow, you know, like rest in peace. I do love Danny Havoc. I was a big fan of Danny Havoc, so I got it from him.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
So again, still new. So I usually like to ask what's the end goal, but we're not going to ask that here. I feel like it's not realistic, and usually everybody has like the same kind of thought process. But so within the next year, what are some of your goals to accomplish?
Ooh, I mean, to go to the main roster, you know, go to the main roster in Japan, and you know. My big goal is hopefully, you know, I get signed one day, you know. Anything's possible. You just got to put in the work, you know.
Yeah, definitely. Keep putting in that work.
Yeah.
So what are some things you like to do when you're not in the squared circle?
Say that again?
What's some things you like to do when you're not in the squared circle, like outside wrestling? Do we lose you again? I feel like Declan's gonna like clip this and like have so much fun playing with it. Are you there? Are we gonna have to like hang up again? Might have to hang up again and see. I don't know what happened. There you are.
You hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that lost connection.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. So what's some things you like to do when you're not wrestling?
Usually I'm at the gym working out, or I'm watching film, or watching tape. You know.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that's all I do. Work out and watch film because I like wrestling and I love staying in shape. You know.
Yeah. What's like one of the most hardest things, you know, when you started like wrestling, and maybe even it's still hard?
This for me, just I don't know, psychology and like dismembering matches. You know, just being more flow, more smooth when you wrestle. You know, 'cause I used to be tense and a little nervous, but now I'm starting like getting my groove, starting like starting to feel more confident. You know.
Yeah. You're doing great. So I have one final question for you. If you guys have any other questions, let me drop them in the chat, please. You know, I always like to ask, like, you know, for inspiring or amateur wrestlers out there, you know, we have a lot of those, like, or looking to get into wrestling but afraid. Like, is there a piece, like, what's a piece of advice that you would give them?
For who? For amateur wrestling?
Like, for amateur, you know, or someone thinking about, you know, getting into wrestling.
Well, the main thing is like, I don't know, stay in shape, be fit, because you know wrestling is not easy. You know, like I wouldn't say just eat junk food. You know, but if you want to do wrestling, make sure you're in decent amount of shape. You know, put in the work, and you know anything's possible. You know, a year or 6 months you could be debuting. You know,
yeah,
you just gotta believe it.
You got this, definitely. So again, let's go over. We're gonna go back. We're gonna go talk about, you know, upcoming again. So for anybody who tuned in like later or like listening, so you know you're gonna be Undiscovered this Monday. You got
this Monday coming up. Yes,
Monday. That's when you and Anthrax, right? You're wrestling Anthrax.
Yes, me and Anthrax 101.
So you guys see him on the network here. So definitely you can check that out. Again, soon coming to YouTube. So definitely make sure you're subscribed to the H2O
definitely check that out. It's gonna
YouTube
be on YouTube
channel. That's going to be great. And again, so then we have this crazy 3-day weekend where you're entering the Hustle Cup. So,
Hustle Cup. I'm the 8th contender in the tournament, so, you know.
So what happens if you go all the way? Like,
hey, man, I'm going to win regardless. Come on now.
Okay.
I'm prime time Leroy Robinson. I'm winning that thing. Come on now. I'm that guy. I'm that dude. Come on now.
That's the champ right there. Oh, that gold.
Yeah,
Look at that.
Champ, you know?
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
I'm going to win, you know? I'm going to want to win the whole tournament. Come on. It's going to be me. I'm that guy, you know?
He's going to hold the cup in one hand and the belt on the other. He's going to walk out.
Exactly, you know? I'm going to be flex at the end of the day at Hustle Cup, you know?
So it's
going to be me, right?
What's the victory after? What's the meal after? You win this. What are you doing? Obviously, you're not going to Disneyland, but like, where are you going? Are you going up to the Wawa? Are you getting that chicken sandwich? Or like,
you said at the Hustle Cup?
Yeah. It's like that meal. Like, damn, okay, I'm done. I'm hungry now. Like, I need that.
I'll probably go to Wawa, get some food. Yeah, I might be hungry.
That's the celebration meal, the Wawa, like right after.
A good victory, I know. I mean, like a good meal or something. I don't know. I might go for Chick-fil-A or something.
Oh, even better. We're going over to Chick-fil-A. We're gonna go have that crack sauce that I call it.
Oh yeah,
I love that. That sauce is crack. Like, I can't. It's so good. But awesome. Well, I wish you like the best of luck in that. You know, it's awesome. You guys, you know, you well deserve it. Like, I'm so excited for this weekend. Here, guys, here's all the flyers. You could still get tickets. Make sure the Destiny shows on the IWTV. You can get the tickets on that. As for the Hustle Cup and the Tremont Deathmatch, message H2O or Matt Tremont, you know, to reserve your tickets. I know Front Row sold out for one of them, right? I think. Not
yeah, front row is sold out. Yeah, it is.
yeah. So definitely, but again, also like you get all these tickets still. There's still tickets available for everything. Same thing with the Destiny. They actually
Man, don't
opened
wanna
up.
miss.
They opened up more seatings because it's in a stadium. So I can only imagine how that's gonna be. It's gonna be nuts.
That's gonna be insane. Yeah.
So, dude, if you guys can't go, IWTV, definitely check it out. Spend the $10. This is something worth it. This is like a once in a lifetime kind of deal. And I'll be backstage. I'll be covering every night. So you guys will see probably me with Leroy talking. You never know who's going to be on the Indie Talks episode. So come at me. Come bother me. And we'll do a little chit chat before the show. We're going to have fun. So tell everybody where they can find you if they want to follow and support you.
Find me at Leroy Robinson 97 on Instagram and Twitter, you know. That's all my social media, you know, so follow your boy.
Follow your boy. Anthrax is in the chat. He goes, that's a nice belt.
I know. That's why it's on my shoulders, you know. It's not on you. Of course it's my belt, you know.
Ooh. Oh, hi, Christian Robinson. How are you? He's putting little eyes in the chat. We talked about you a little earlier.
Oh, he's in the chat, you know.
He's in the chat now. Like, Veronica wants to know, what's your favorite holiday?
My favorite holiday? I gotta say Halloween. That's coming up too, the 31st.
Yeah. Is there do you already have your costume plan, or are you gonna?
Yeah, I do. I'm being Michael Jackson.
Ooh, okay. Awesome. I like it. I feel like a lot of people are going to dress up at this Destiny show. So I feel like I need to encourage this on the podcast right now.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like, come. I mean, I don't know. I gotta find out. Are we cool with bringing streamers? Am I gonna get yelled at if I bring streamers to the show?
I'm not certain about that.
I'm gonna take full risk.
I don't want to get in trouble for that either.
All right, bring streamers for the Friday and Saturday show. Don't bring it for. Yeah, you know what? Don't bring it for the Sunday show because the explosions and shit like that. We don't need worse things getting on fire. Okay.
Yeah.
Bring your streamers for the H2O building if you're going to come to that show. Bring it. Throw Leroy some streamers. Give your boy Leroy some streamers over here.
Leroy some streamers. Come on, hook me up.
Yeah. I need to buy in bulk. Seriously. Anthrax says, maybe I don't want it. Maybe I just want to hurt you.
Just gotta find out on Monday. Come on now.
Oh,
that's smack. Let's see who the real man is. Monday. Come on now.
Ooh.
But until then, just and watch me talk. Come on now.
Ooh. Oh, okay, Christian. He goes, I missed early, but soon we'll be tripping balls. Cool. Enjoy. But so I guess that's how we're gonna leave it for today. Again, support Leroy, support H2O. Go give him some love. Go give him a follow. You know,
yes,
hopefully
sir,
we'll
man.
see
follow
some.
Me, you know, follow your boy.
Follow your boy and bring him some streamers.
Yeah, some streamers too. You know, I need some streamers. You know.
Give it to him. So, guys, thank you for hanging out with us today. Thanks for learning about Leroy. Leroy, thank you for coming on here and chatting with me for a while. It was so much fun. So, guys, support independent wrestling. Stay safe, and then we'll talk to you guys soon. Have a good one.
You too.